Hare Krishna everyone, I am Kavya Buddhiraja and welcome back to Being Krishna Conscious. We all have heard so many times that we should keep chanting this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. But one can question, how can we be sure that this mantra is really the one which has been spoken by Krishna himself in the form of Gaurang Mahaprabhu? How can we be sure that this mantra is not man-made or artificial? How can we rely on this mantra? Today, we are going to answer this question. We all must have seen so many videos on the internet in which people from all around the world come together and they sing and dance together on Hare Krishna Mahamantra. But how did this even begin? How did those people who were not Indians come to know about this Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Well, it all started by simply chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra under one tree that is still there in New York, Tompkinson Square Park, America. It was started by Srila Prabhupada, who is also the founder Acharya of this Hare Krishna movement. Srila Prabhupada was instructed by his Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, to go to the West and to propagate this Gaurang Mahaprabhu's Krishna consciousness movement, to propagate this Hare Krishna Mahamantra to every town and village in the West. So to fulfill the promise that he had given to his spiritual master, in the ripe old age, Srila Prabhupada left for America on a ship named Jaladuta, on which he suffered 2 major heart attacks. But even those heart attacks could not stop Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada simply started chanting this Hare Krishna Mahamantra 2 to 5 hours every day under that tree in the Tompkinson Square Park, and by the power of the Shuddha Naam or pure names that Srila Prabhupada was chanting, crying out loud for the mercy of Krishna to help him fulfill the order of his Guru Maharaj. This singing and dancing took the form of a movement that we today see as the Hare Krishna movement. This movement belongs to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, or that Gaurang Mahaprabhu, is none other than Krishna in his most magnanimous, in his most merciful form that has descended into the age of Kali to give us the love of God very easily. So we can see that just by chanting this Hare Krishna Mahamantra by one Mahabhagavat, Srila Prabhupada, today people from all the countries are chanting this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. This is the power of this mantra. This is the potency of this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. One time, a man asked Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada, normally there are bells in a temple, but we don't see any bell in your temple. Why is that so? Srila Prabhupada replied, well, there are hundreds of bells. All those bells are fit inside the mouths of the devotees because they are constantly chanting the names of Krishna. So with this example, we can understand that the main purpose for a bell in a temple is to attract the attention of the deity. Now let's take this example. If you want to attract my attention, what will you say? You will say, Kavya, look at me, hear me once. So you will call my name. Srila Prabhupada wanted to say that when we call the name of Krishna, that is when we attract his attention and his causeless mercy. So that is another reason why we should always keep chanting the names of the Lord. Let me ask you a question. If a person is sleeping and if you want to wake him up, so if you write his name on a piece of paper and put it beside him, will that person wake up? Of course not. And if you shake that person, now will he wake up? Well, there are chances that he will move to the other side and continue sleeping. But if you keep an alarm clock beside him, and if that alarm clock rings and sound comes out of it, now will that person wake up? Of course, now that person will wake up. So this is the power of sound vibration. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Jeev jago, Gaura chand bole, Kotho nidra jao maya, Peshachira kole. Gaurang Mahaprabhu is telling to all of us, Jeeva Jago, wake up, you sleeping souls, wake up. Kotho nidra jao maya pishachi rakole. Till when will you keep sleeping into the lap of the witch known as Maya? If, in order to wake up from our material sleep, we require a sound vibration, then don't you think, in order to wake up from our spiritual sleep, we require a sound vibration too? Well, that sound vibration is the holy name of Krishna. So, this Hare Krishna Mahamantra is like that alarm clock. And as Sri Krishna says himself, that in the age of Kali Yuga, he comes in the form of his holy names. So, in order to attract the attention of the deity or Vishnu that is there in the temple, better than the bell is to ring the bell of the holy name by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Now, to attract the attention of Krishna, we have two ways. The first way is the monkey way, and the second way is the cat way. Now, we can see when a baby monkey wants to go from one place to another, it has to be dependent upon his mother. So, what does the monkey do? He grasps his mother, and then his mother takes him from one place to another. But if during this journey the grasp loses, what will happen? The baby monkey will fall down. So, in the monkey way, it is the baby monkey who has to hold on very tight to his mother. Talking about the second way, the cat way. In order to go from one place to another, what does a baby cat do? Well, he just sits there and calls out to his mother. His mother would come, pick him up, and take him from one place to another. So, what is the difference between the two? In the first situation, or the monkey way, it is the baby monkey who has to hold on tight to his mother so as to not fall on the ground. But in the second way, which is the cat way, it is the mother which is protecting and taking care of her child. So, which one is better? Well, Srila Prabhupada says that obviously the cat way or the second way is better, because in this way, the child doesn't have to worry whether he will fall down or he will be protected or not. It is the mother's worry. A bhakta or a devotee is like a cat. He just calls out to the names of Krishna, and it is Krishna who, like the cat, comes up to her kitten or the devotee and takes care of him. So a devotee does not have to worry about his maintenance, his protection, or his food, shelter, and clothing. It is Krishna's headache. Srila Prabhupada says that after going through so many different species, we have finally received this human form of life, which is the best platform to realize God or to become God conscious. So let's make the best use out of it by always chanting the holy names of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Jai Srila Prabhupada.